Today we will see about refraction of the light through a spherical surface. You know about a spherical surface? It is a part of a spheres uh, whose surface are either concave or convex. This is a transparent medium separating the two media X, Y. This is convex spherical surface, and this one is a concave spherical surface. So we will see about relation between UV and R for that surface. First of all, we have taken convex spherical surface. Other things you know about well, optical center, poles, principal axis, like so on. For finding out relation, we have considered that objects are point objects. It is lying on the principal axis, and image forms are very close to the principal axis. For a small angle of incidence and reflection, that's why we taken sin I is equal to I and sin R is equal to R. Okay, now see in these figures triangle AIC. This triangles, you seeing this one gamma, that is the exterior angles, and that one will be equal to sum of interior angles R plus beta. Gamma is equal to R plus beta, and so R is equal to gamma minus beta. Now take triangles OAC. Looks here, OAC. In this angle I is the exterior angles, and so that will be again equal to sum of interior opposite angle gamma plus alpha. I is equal to gamma plus alpha. Now from Snell's law, mu2 by mu1 sin I upon sin R, that term is equal to I upon R. We have put up value of I and R from equation first and second. We get the relation this one. Okay, gamma, here gamma, alpha and beta. Now we will put the value of gamma, 10 gamma, that is 10 gamma, alpha, 10 alpha and 10 beta. Again for a small angle, 10 alpha, that will be equal to taken as alpha, 10 beta and like so on. So here gamma is nothing but 10 gamma, that is h upon this length PC, and since point M is very close to P, so all distance are measured from pole of that mirror. M जहाँ भी आ रही है, that will consider at PM very small, and P that is coinciding with the P. So putting their value with proper sign convention, we get this one, H cancel out, and we get the relations mu2 minus mu1 upon R is equal to mu2 by V minus mu1 by U. Now we divide with mu2, so the mu2 by mu1, that will be mu. So we get the relation mu by V minus 1 by U is equal to mu minus 1 by R. Same process you see for concave spherical surface. Again we taken point object lying on the principal axis. O is the point objects, image is forming very close to the spherical surface. Angle of incidence, this one, angle of refraction, we brought this one, it forms image at I, that angles form beta, objects angle alpha, and center of curvature angle gamma. Now in triangle OAC, you see here, triangle OAC, gamma, that is exterior angle, that will be equal to sum of interior opposite angles, that is I plus alpha, so we get I is equal to gamma minus alpha. In triangles EIC, gamma is exterior angles, again gamma is equal to B plus R, so we get r is equal to gamma minus beta. Now from Snell's law, mu 2 by mu 1 is equal to sin I upon sin r, that one is I upon r. Putting their value of I and r from equation first and second, and with proper sign convention, we again that get the results mu 2 by mu 1 upon r is equal to mu 2 by v minus mu 1 by r, or mu minus 1 upon r is equal to mu by v minus 1 upon u. Here we have form in both cases real image. It may be also form virtual image. Again, the same relation will be obtained. Okay, thanks.